Jackson, straight drop, now forced out of the pocket. In trouble, sack! There it finally is. We've been waiting on that sack, and it is big Rovell Carter.
Well, he's been getting away from a lot of them. That time, Rovell Carter doesn't get his arms on him. He just kind of wraps him up and lays down on top of him. You're not getting away that time.
The first half, Hayden Mallory, Scales behind him. Mallory's going to pass, got time, go into the end zone, intercepted! It goes back to Washington. Coming up with it, Hayden Lassiter, the senior, out of Warren.
Lassiter with the interception in the end zone, and he played that one perfectly.
Hayden Lassiter, the senior out of Warren, is his holder. Here we go. Snap, hold, kick, trying to get there. It is good! It's good! It's good! Zaylen Falls, Justin Dean deep for Washington. And Washington! Kendall Gibbons right up the middle, first down Washington. He's going, he's still going, he's going to the promised land. It's Kendall Gibbons, it's a touchdown Washington. Side, that's the wide side of the field, protect this time. He looks this way, can't find anybody, sack! Back at the 29-yard line, it was Damian McDonald. Going to be the direct snap to T.J. Cole. Isaac Edwards set to his left. Cole looking up the middle of the field, finds running room as he cuts back right. He's going to be to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Promised land. No flags down. Touchdown, T.J. Cole. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, he just got around that edge, Rex, and once he got to that edge, you knew he was going.
Tigers trailing 21-0, but with a 2nd and 7 now with their deepest penetration so far at the 33. T.J. Cole, good running room, gets away at the 20, the 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, promised land. Touchdown, T.J. Cole. The Tigers are finally on the board. He set on the near hash mark. They are going to pass. Looking, Morse has time. It's batted in the air, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted by Washington. Coming up with it on the first possession, Terrell Gibson. Touchdown, Washington.
Way up at the buzzer. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is. It has been over 9 months since the Tigers last played in front of their home crowd, but at long last, baseball is finally back at Rab Rogers Field. Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. I'm Chase Hartzell, and you are getting a live look at beautiful Rab Rogers Field right here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, as we are getting set for Game 1 of a 3-game set between Great American Conference rivals Southwestern Oklahoma State and Ouachita. For Ouachita, they have good memories the last time that they played here. It was a 2-game sweep of the Harding Bisons in Round 1 of the Great American Conference Tournament. The first 9 games of the 2024 season found the Tigers on the road, going 4-5 in that stretch, including a win over one of the top 25 teams in the country in the form of Missouri Southern State. Last weekend, it was the opening weekend of Great American Conference play. The Tigers falling short in Alva 2-1. But a great opportunity here to bounce back today against another team from the Sooner State. Ouachita Director of Athletic Communications Brian Ramsey is currently introducing the starting 9 for the Tigers today. Looking at the starting 9 for the Tigers, The reigning GAC Player of the Week, Talon Heine, leading it off for Ouachita and manning center field. Left fielder G. Allen will be batting second. Dustin Bermudez, the shortstop who you could also see on the mound before the day is done, is batting third. Isaac Nowell is manning right field and batting fourth. Batting fifth and manning the hot corner will be Kieran Terrio. Batting sixth will be Cole Bedwell. He is DHing today. In the 7 hole, it is the second baseman Wesley Scott, followed by Joseph Bolin, the catcher, in the 8 hole. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Tigers today, it'll be the first baseman Reese McWilliams. And on the mound, it is the senior veteran Cooper Timmons. Right now, we're going to turn it over to the public address system for the prayer and then the playing of our national anthem.
Dear God, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for the opportunity to play this great game of baseball. Prevent those of injuries, and no matter what, we praise you. Dear God, thank you for sending your son to die on the cross for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
And now please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
With pregame festivities out of the way, we are just about ready for Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. There you get a look at where these teams are at this point in the season. Southwestern Oklahoma State had a solid non-conference season, including some wins over teams out of the MIAA conference, one of the best conferences not only in this region of the United States, but in the entire country. Last week, however, it was a loss in the series at home against Henderson State University, losing 2-1. Similar to Ouachita, although the Tigers were on the road, so both of these teams looking to pick up their first series wins in GAC play here today. And looking to pick up the win on the mound for the Tigers, it is none other than Cooper Timmons. Timmons, number 2 on the all-time career strikeout list for the Tigers, entering today with 275 career punch-outs. He had a season last year that earned him first-team All-Great American Conference honors, as well as National Pitcher of the Week honors. That was his last performance here at Rab Rogers Field. A 13 punch-out effort against rival Harding in a game that ended up punching Ouachita's ticket, or at least helping punch their ticket, to the Great American Conference semifinals at Arvest Ballpark in Springdale, Arkansas. So Timmons will look to pick up right where he left off the last time he played in front of the home crowd, but he is set to face off against a talented Southwestern Oklahoma State lineup that will look to continue its momentum from the non-conference slate. Tigers today going with the classic pinstripes, and Southwestern going with the all-blue look here today. Well, our first batter of the afternoon is digging in for the Bulldogs.
Leading off for Southwestern Oklahoma State, second baseman, number 9, Sean Mansour.
Sean Mansour, the second baseman, will get us underway at Rab Rogers Field. Timmons is set on the mound, and here's the first pitch of the season at Rab Rogers Field. Misses down low for ball 1. 1-0 is hit out to first. Backhand thrown over to Timmons, makes a lunging effort and does end up making the play. Score at 3-1, and that is the first out of this brand new season at Rab Rogers Field.
Designated hitter, number 4, Caleb Kleins.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Caleb Kleins. Kleins enters today's contest batting underneath the Mendoza line at 174, although he has driven in 4 runs. He's also walked on 4 different occasions and has been hit twice. Check swing is going to be fouled back out of play. The last 2 seasons have been kind to Ouachita. After a bit of a struggle in years prior, Ouachita has punched its ticket to the Great American Conference Tournament and the NCAA Division II baseball tournament the last 2 seasons, as Timmons now finds himself in the driver's seat. 0-2 count. Next pitch misses high for ball 1. Back during that 2022 campaign, the Tigers were picked to finish 10th in the Great American Conference and ended up finishing in the top 5. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is the first strikeout of the year for Cooper Timmons on his home turf.
Now back to catcher, 20, Jeff Marlowe.
Timmons is now up to 14 strikeouts on the season, 276 for his career. And he's staring down a 1-2-3 inning, but standing in his way will be Geoff Marlowe. First pitch is taken on the inside corner for a strike. Timmons being willed on by his teammates from the dugout. The 0-1 is going to be foul tipped into the catcher's mitt, but it's a strike regardless. Timmons looking to set down the Bulldogs in order. The 0-2 pitch locks him up in the bottom of the zone for strike 3. Southwestern Oklahoma State goes 1-2-3 here in the top of the first, and the Tigers will have their first trip to the plate at Rab Rogers Field this season. When we come back, you're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. It'll be the first trip to the plate this year for the Tigers on their home turf. And as they get set for that, we're going to go ahead and introduce you to the starting 9 today for the Tigers. Leading it off, it's the senior center fielder who is currently touting a GAC Player of the Week award. That is Talon Heine. He went 7 for 10 against Northwestern Oklahoma State last weekend and looking to keep that momentum rolling right here against another Sooner State team. Following him up, it's going to be the academic and athletic All-American from a year ago, G. Allen. Dustin Bermudez, the two-way phenom, is batting third, followed by Isaac Nowell, G. Allen's teammate in high school, batting fourth. Kieran Terrio is at the middle of the order. He's manning third base today, followed by Cole Bedwell. Bedwell hit his first home run of his collegiate career right here at Rab Rogers Field in the GAC tournament last year. Then you see some newcomers at the bottom. Wesley Scott batting 7th and manning second base. Joseph Bolin is behind the plate, and he's batting 8th, and Reese McWilliams rounding out the lineup for the Tigers. And, of course, you see Cooper Timmons, who is on the mound and has already retired the Bulldogs in order in the top half of the inning. Well, set to start it off on the mound today for the Bulldogs is none other than the junior right-hander Reese Parker. Parker has 2 decisions to his name this season. 1 win, 1 loss in 3 appearances. He's thrown 16 innings. In that span, again, 5.06 ERA, 21 batters fanned, 8 batters walked.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder Talon Heine.
At this time, Talon Heine digging into the batter's box and looking to pick up right where he left off last weekend. Coach Howard loved nothing more than for his center fielder to keep the momentum rolling here in the second week of GAC play. First pitch is taken high and in for ball one. Looking at Heine's numbers for the season up to this point, .393 batting average. He's also driven in a couple as this one is popped up over to the right side and it will drift out of play, bouncing just off the edge of the batting cages out in right. Heine known for his abilities on the base paths. He's already a perfect 2 for 2 on stolen base attempts here in the young campaign. He's going to hit another one out to center field, and it will hang up just long enough for Barrera to make the play out in center for out number one. So with one down in the inning, that is going to bring up the reigning academic and athletic All-American G. Allen. Allen, one of the top 5 home run hitters in program history, and he's going to take a big hack here for strike one. Allen still settling in this year at .241 batting average, although he has worked 8 walks. And he's going to foul this one out of play. Parker looking to set down the dangerous bat of Allen very quickly. We'll see what he dials up here on 0-2. Trying to fool him with the outside stuff, but Allen is just able to get a piece of it, and he'll get another shot here at the plate. Wind is blowing out to left field today, which does work against Allen a bit. He's going to send this one out into center field. Again, it's Barrera. And he's going to miss it. Loses it in the sun. Allen stands in at second with what should be scored an error. The scorers are going to go ahead and rule it as a hit given the sun conditions that we have here today. So Allen is 1 for 1 on the day. And Dustin Bermudez with a golden RBI opportunity. He'll take the first one for ball one. Bermudez last year was tied for the team lead in home runs. He also set a new school record for saves as a pitcher. He had 10 saves in last year's campaign. He is number 2 on the school's all-time saves list. Foul tips the 1-0 into the catcher's mitt to run the count even. Bermudez, originally from Chandler, Arizona, spent some time at South Mountain Community College, as now Allen is in a pickle and he is tagged out for out number 2. Looked like Allen may have managed to evade the tag, but the tag was indeed applied by Ty Eastwood. And quickly there are 2 away in the inning for Bermudez. 1-1 count, 2 away, and now nobody on base. Takes a big hack at an off-speed pitch from Parker. And now he is behind, going to have to catch up with a 1-2 count facing him. The next pitch from Parker tried to entice him on the outer half of the plate, but Bermudez wouldn't bite. Parker looking to set him down again. Gets a check swing, sent out to second base. Throw over to first is there in time, and that will conclude matters here in inning number 1. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Tigers. Southwestern will return to the dish when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who is an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Cooper Timmons looking to pick up right where he left off. Set to face off against the heart of the order for SWOSU, starting off right here with Jackson Siring. The junior from Derby, Kansas, will take the first pitch for ball one. Timmons already with 2 punch-outs on the day to bring his career total up to 277. And this one is hit right back up the middle and through for a base hit. First hit of the series for the Bulldogs. And with Siring on first, that'll bring up the bat of Justin Breen.
First baseman Justin Breen.
Breen hitting just over the Mendoza line at this point in the season, a .212 batting average. Although he does have an on-base percentage of .500. So certainly finding his way on base, even if it's not via base hits. He's going to take the first pitch for ball one. Easily leading the team in walks this year with 14 already to his credit. He's also been hit 5 times. Also, actually not a team leader, as Siring has actually been hit a remarkable 11 times. That's more than double any of his teammates. Good pitch, catches the inside corner for strike one, so the count has run even. Plenty of junior representation in this starting lineup today for Southwestern Oklahoma State, as Cooper Timmons is going to want to check on the runner Siring. Siring is a bit of a threat on the base paths. 3 for 3 on the year in stolen base attempts. Breaking ball just misses the outside corner, and it is count leverage to Breen. (2-1) catches the outside corner, as Siring was teasing a bit of a stolen base attempt there, but decided to retreat. Timmons looking to set down the 5-hole hitter. The 2-2 pitch. Squared it up a little bit, but was in front of it. So after that foul ball, Breen will see at least one more here from the Tiger right-hander. The 2-2 once more. That one locks him up at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. Strikeout number 3 of the day for Cooper Timmons, and it is going to bring up the 6-hole hitter for the Bulldogs. That's Ty Eastwood. Check on the runner back at first. Siring is back in time. The team of Timmons and McWilliams certainly wanting to keep him honest as they look over yet again. First pitch of the new at-bat will miss high and outside for ball one. Eastwood is a native of the Sooner State, originally hailing from Fort Cobb, Oklahoma. Looking at his numbers for the year, he's batting just over 250 at 256. He's going to pop this 2-0 pitch out of play to run the count to 2-1. One of the best players on the team at driving in runs up to this point of the year. He has 10 ribbies at this juncture as he fouls the 2-1 into the backstop. And quickly, it's 2-2 to Eastwood after he initially led the count 2-0. Timmons looking for punch-out number 4 on the afternoon. Here's the pitch. Got him to go around on it. It's going to hang up for G. Allen, who drifts in, makes the play, and that will force Siring to retreat back to first base.
Left fielder, Campbell Sullivan.
So after Siring led off the inning with a base hit, Timmons has an opportunity to retire the remaining Bulldogs in order. He will have to retire Campbell Sullivan to get out of the inning. Play is made at third. Terrio throws it over to second, and that is going to do it for the top half of the second inning. No runs on 1 hit and no errors for the Bulldogs here in the top half of the inning. The Tigers will have a chance to draw first blood when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Tigers to lead off the inning, starting right here with the former LRCA Warrior, Isaac Nowell. Takes a big hack at the first pitch of the inning for strike 1. Nowell did have one of a few bright spots in the loss to Missouri Southern State, a home run, as he fouls this one into the backstop to run the count to 0-2. No Tiger has recorded multiple home runs up to this point in the season, as Nowell takes the breaking ball outside to run it to a 1-2 count. Parker did give up 1 hit in the bottom of the first, although it was a tough play in the sun out there for Barrera. Nowell squared that one up very well as it carries all the way over the top of the football offices out in left field. Had it stay fair, it would have been well out of here, but it is still a 1-2 count. The 1-2 from Parker runs high and in to run the count even. Next pitch is also taken. This one outside for ball 3. And now, after originally trailing 0-2 in the count, has a chance to work all the way back and work a base on balls. The payoff from Parker. will miss low for ball 4. Parker wanted the call at the knees, but it was just below the knees of now. Kieran Terrio will step up to the dish for the Tigers. He's appeared in 8 games for the Tigers up to this point in the campaign, starting 6 of those games. And he's got a .381 batting average to show for his trips to the plate up to this point. He will take the first pitch of this first at-bat for strike 1. Terrio, not only one of the best players in the lineup at getting hits, but also one of the best at getting on base, as the ball has popped up into shallow right field. Play is made by Siring. There's one down in the inning. That's going to bring up the bat of Cole Bedwell. First pitch of the new at-bat is a beautiful breaking ball that catches the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. Did hear some claps from the Bulldog faithful that has made the trip all the way from Weatherford, Oklahoma. For those of you that are watching back in Weatherford, we want to thank you for tuning in to OSDN, and Parker's second pitch is just as good as his first. A low breaking ball that catches the zone to make it 0-2. Parker looking to send Bedwell packing. The 0-2 swung on and missed for strike 3. Bedwell set down on just 3 pitches, but Parker isn't out of the inning just yet as Wesley Scott digs in. First pitch catches the inside corner for a strike. Scott, you could see him hit from both sides of the plate before the day is done. He is a switch hitter, something that we haven't seen too much of at Ouachita in years past, but something that we're going to see plenty of this year from the Tigers' new second baseman. The 0-1 is popped out of play. Parker looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Now taking his lead off of first base. The 0-2 runs inside for a ball. Throw down is there in time. So Wesley Scott will return to the plate in inning number 3. However, for the time being, no runs on no hits and no errors in the inning for the Tigers. And after 2 innings of play, we are still scoreless at this first game of the year at Rab Rogers Field. Don't go anywhere. More Tiger baseball is on the way after this timeout.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Washita.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Barry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Barry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. There you get a look at Cooper Timmons, who has already thrown 2 scoreless innings of ball here at Rab Rogers Field in his home debut in the 2024 season. First pitch of this new inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. At the plate for the Bulldogs, it's going to be the center fielder Marco Barrera, 8, 9, and 1, due up to lead off the inning for the Bulldogs. Up to this point in the game, Timmons with 3 punch-outs, and he's allowed just 1 hit. Showing bunt, Barrera lays it down, but it does go out of play, and he is quickly down in the hole 0-2. Barrera on the season, batting .167. He's driven in a couple of runs and walked 4 times. In this at-bat, looking to avoid his 12th punch-out of the campaign. Timmons tried to tempt him with the fastball high and outside, but Barrera wasn't biting, and now it's 1-2 to the Bulldog outfielder. One-two is fouled into the backstop, so Barrera continuing to try and fight here against the senior right-hander for the Tigers. Timmons started out his career at Ouachita during the shortened 2020 season. Again, looking to tempt Barrera this one down and in. However, Barrera is able to hold off for ball 2. Timmons regroups. His 2-2 just misses the bottom of the zone for ball 3. Tiger faithful not too happy with the call, but Timmons will have to regroup here for the payoff pitch. Here it is. It's popped up into shallow center field. Heine drifting in, ends up making the play for out number 1. Ball ended up drifting out a little bit further than it originally appeared that it was going to go, thanks to the aid of the wind. However, Heine was right there to make the routine play. And now Marcus Coronado steps up for his first at-bat of the new series. Timmons gets him to hit a ground ball over to the right side, but out of play foul. Coronado having a solid season up to this point, batting over 300 at .314 at the moment. And he's going to slap this one out into right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. McWilliams ends up, Wesley Scott ends up getting it for the Tigers out there in shallow right field. But it is the second base hit of the afternoon for the Bulldogs, and with that, the lineup card will turn over for Sean Mansour. Fastball runs high and in for ball 1. Mansour is 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out in his first plate appearance, part of a 1-2-3 inning for Cooper Timmons. Beautiful breaking ball. It's going to catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. Keeping an eye on the runner. Coronado is back in time. Wind currently blowing out to left field. That is to the benefit of the right-handed Mansour. He foul tips the 1-1 into the catcher's mitt to run the count to 1-2. Timmons looking to regroup. The 1-2 is fouled back out of play. Timmons wanting that 4th strikeout of the day and 17th of the season. Mansour has only struck out 5 times in 45 at-bats. Gets a check swing here. Timmons goes to glove it. No play anywhere for Dustin Bermudez, and it is an infield single for the Bulldogs' leadoff batter.
Designated hitter Caleb Kleins.
That will bring up the left-handed Caleb Kleins, who has a great opportunity here for the Bulldogs to try and drive in the first run of this game and the series. First pitch of the new at-bat from Timmons will miss low for ball 1. Keeping an eye on the runner at second. Looked like Bermudez might have tried to play a little bit of mind games there with Coronado, acting as if the ball had gone into center field when he had it the whole time. 1-0 will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. The wind continuing to blow out to left field as it has for much of the morning and the young afternoon here in Arkadelphia. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now Kleins looking to avoid being set down for the second time today. He fanned in his first plate appearance. We'll see at least one more in this at-bat as the count runs to 2-2. Two-two pitch misses well outside for ball 3. This next pitch has a lot of momentum riding on it. Timmons looking to get closer to getting out of the jam, but unfortunately, the 3-2 misses high for ball 4. So with that, the bases are loaded for the 3-hole hitter, Marlowe. Geoff Marlowe did fan in his first at-bat of the afternoon. But right now, just about anything is going to get in a run for the Bulldogs. Cooper Timmons misses for ball 1. Timmons has struggled with the walk a bit at times this year. That last one, the 10th he surrendered. And this ball is hit right back up the middle. Heine tried to scoop it up, but it is down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score for the Bulldogs. And Southwestern has drawn first blood in this best-of-3 series. It's 2-0. Coach Luke Howard going out to have a word with Cooper Timmons. There's nobody getting loose yet for the Tigers in the bullpen, so Timmons is the man moving forward. However, after 2 really strong innings, he's been shaken up a bit here in inning number 3. The Bulldogs have been swinging the bat and swinging it well. Searing foul tips the ball right at home plate for strike 1. The 0-1 is a beautiful breaking ball that just catches the outside corner for strike 2. And now Timmons finds himself in a good spot here against the cleanup batter for the Bulldogs. 0-2 pitch. Tried to tempt him down in the zone, but it did drop down, and Searing did not go after it to run the count to 1-2. Fastball in and a bit high. That's going to earn some gasps from the Bulldog faithful in attendance. It is 2-2 to the cleanup batter for the Bulldogs. Here's the next pitch from Timmons. Fastball locks him up at the knees, and Timmons has his 4th punch out of the afternoon. More importantly, he has the 2nd out in this tough 3rd inning. But Timmons is not out of it yet as Justin Breen steps up to the plate. He had a base hit in his last trip. Breen did enter today's contest with the team lead in RBIs at 11. He chops the 1-0 foul over toward the Tiger dugout. Count is now 2-1 to Breen, who, correction, is 0 for 1 on the day with a punch out to his name. That last at bat, dropping his on-base percentage a shade below 500 to 491. He wants to get that number back here. Foul ball over the left side makes this an even count. And now the 2s are wild. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count, and now a 3-2 count to Breen. Didn't even mention the 2 runs already across in the inning for the Bulldogs. Breen wants to add on, and Timmons has a chance to get out of the jam right here. The payoff pitch, runners in motion, it runs high for ball 4. Timmons surrenders his 2nd walk of the inning. And now there are ducks on the pond for the 3rd baseman, Ty Eastwood. First pitch to Eastwood is a fastball that does catch the outside corner down for strike 1. Eastwood 0 for 1 on the day. Breaking ball. Not in a bad spot by any means, but it does miss the zone for ball 1. One, also missing, this time high for ball 2. Eastwood is right where he wants to be. Bases loaded, 2 away in the inning. 2-1 pitch, takes a big hack, but it comes up empty-handed to run the count to 2-2. Timmons looking to get out of the jam. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Runs high and in for ball 3. And it all comes down to this payoff pitch. With a ball, the Bulldogs will keep the inning moving and score another run, but with a strike, the Tigers getting out of the inning. It swung on and missed for strike 3, blew the gas inside. And that is going to do it for the top of the 3rd inning, I should say, although the damage has been done. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 3 men left on base for the Bulldogs. Could have been a lot worse for the Tigers. They'll have a chance to cut into the deficit when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. There is a new pitcher on the mound for the Bulldogs, as it looks like Reese Parker was just serving the role of an opener today. Josh Raines will take over on the mound. No surprise here, another junior in a junior-loaded roster for the Bulldogs. All 10 of today's starters for Southwestern Oklahoma State are of the junior classification. Meanwhile, a freshman steps up to the plate for the Tigers in the form of Wesley Scott. He was in the middle of his at-bat when the last inning ended, with Isaac now being gunned down. Tigers have struggled on the base paths today. 2 runners have been thrown out. 1-0 pitch, squared up fairly well and right at the Southwestern dugout. The 1-1 from Raines will catch the outside corner for strike 2. The next pitch, Scott does just manage to stay alive, and the count stays at 1-2. The next pitch from Raines will miss low for ball 2. Raines certainly trying to work down here in this righty versus lefty matchup. Scott skies it, and it's going to carry a little bit. Just shy of the warning track, the play is made by Searing for out number 1. That's going to bring up the catcher, Joseph Bolin. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. Good spot here for the Tigers' 8-hole hitter as he now faces a 2-0 count. Making just his 6th appearance of the year, 5th start for the Tigers. And now he's in a golden spot to earn a free pass to first base, a 3-0 count. We'll see if Raines tries to battle back here or opts to let the catcher go. The 3-0 pitch will catch the zone for a strike. And now the comeback begins for Joseph Raines. Or excuse me, for Josh Raines. 3-1. Will catch the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Coach Howard does not like that call, and he is going to make his sentiment known to the home plate umpire. Still a full count, popped out of play, so Bolin will get to see one more. The payoff from Raines. runs in and gets a piece of Bolin. So after that foul ball, Bolin has another shot here on a full count. Trying to make the right-hander work for the Bulldogs. Misses outside for ball 4. Trying to get him with a straight heater, but it drifts way out of the zone, and the Tigers have their first base runner of the inning. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Reese McWilliams. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. McWilliams has 1 home run on the year, and that was a solo shot against the then number 23 team in the country, Missouri Southern State. He finds himself in a 1-1 count now after that last foul ball. Missouri Southern State, in the most recent National College Baseball Writers Association poll, has been voted as one of the top 15 teams in the country. Williams will pop this one out of play, and it's now 1-2 to the 9-hole hitter for the Tigers. Talon Heine, the leadoff man for Ouachita, waiting on deck. Raines looking to set him down, the 1-2. Runs in on his hands, it's a little flare out to center field, and the play is made by Barrera. He thought about trying to double off Bolin, but Bolin is back in time to make it 2 outs in the inning, a runner on first. Raines is not out of it just yet, though, because in order to get back to the dugout, he's going to have to set down the reigning GAC Player of the Week, Talon Heine. Heine lined out in his first plate appearance, although he put a good swing on it. First pitch of the new at-bat misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to the Tiger center fielder runs high and inside for ball 2. Both of these right-handed pitchers today trying to keep those right-handed batters honest on the inside half of the plate. Heine shows bunt, pulls it back in time, but it doesn't matter, it's a strike anyways. Still an account leverage situation as Heine takes ball 3. And a tough spot to be in. It would be a surprise if the Bulldogs don't try to challenge Heine here, as the powerful bat of G. Allen waits on deck. The 3-1. Chopped foul over to the left side, and the count runs full. Both dugouts fired up for this upcoming payoff pitch. Here it is from Raines. Fly ball sent out to the right side, still trying to make a play. It was going to be a tough basket catch for Justin Breen, and it does end up hitting the grass out there in foul territory. Everybody gets set for the upcoming payoff pitch. Wind blowing out to straight center field, and the pitch is taken for ball 4. Things getting interesting as now Raines has to face off against G. Allen in a righty on lefty matchup, with the wind blowing out now to left field, although it has been blowing out to center field at times today. Either way, you don't want to give Allen something he can hit as he takes this first pitch outside, but in the zone for strike 1. ropes it to right field, and that should be the first run of the year for the Tigers at Rab Rogers Field. Allen, legs churning, he's heading for 2, and they gunned him down. Allen can't believe it. Howard's going all the way out to second to have a word. And we're still not sure if that run crossed the plate in time. The one run hasn't been put up yet. The run did score, the umpires confirm. Allen has his first RBI of the year at the Rab. That's going to do it for the third inning of play. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout as Coach Howard talks things over with the home plate umpire. Your score is 2-1 heading to the fourth inning of the play. The Bulldogs in the driver's seat. This is Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law, and we do have an update. G. Allen has been ejected from this game. Official did not like his reaction after he was ruled out at second base, and that will be the day for the senior left fielder. Coach Howard was not happy with the ejection in any way, and is still making his sentiment felt to the officiating crew this afternoon at Rab Rogers Field. Allen will be credited with the only RBI of the afternoon thus far for the Tigers. Ouachita now trailing 2-1 heading into inning number 4. First pitch of the new at-bat is a fastball that is blown right by the bat of Campbell Sullivan. One misses outside for a ball. Tiger fans are still voicing their displeasure at the ruling of ejecting Allen from the ball game. Although the game continues on, it's a 2-1 count to Campbell Sullivan, the left fielder for the Bulldogs. 2-1 pitch is popped back out of play behind home plate to run the count to 2-2. Locks him up at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. And the strikeout train will continue for Cooper Timmons. Punch out number 6 of the day for the Tigers senior. And that's going to bring up the left-handed bat of Marco Barrera. Breaking ball catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Timmons, the last time he was here at Rab Rogers Field, it was a complete game shutout against the Harding Bisons. He struck out 13 in that effort that earned him Player of the Week honors, not only for the conference, but for the entire nation. He's going to get Barrera to roll over here for out number 2. And the Tigers have an opportunity for a 1-2-3 inning. You see over there at second base, that is Andrew Cox, the junior from Hot Springs, Arkansas. He takes over second base as Wesley Scott has moved out to the outfield. First pitch of the new at-bat will miss the zone for ball 1. Coronado is 1 for 1 on the day, and he's also responsible for one of the 2 runs scored for the Bulldogs. He's going to take a big hack here for a strike, trying to hit it into that left field favoring wind. The 1-1 runs high and in for ball 2. Coronado, with his last hit, is at an even .333. He's going to send this one out towards the gap. Multiple outfielders charging in. Heine waves him off, makes the play for out number 3, and it's a 1-2-3 top of the 4th for the Bulldogs. The Tigers will have a chance to even up the game when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who is an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. This is Chase Hartzell, and it is already a 1-0 count to Dustin Bermudez. He squares up the 1-0 pretty well, but was also well out in front. Looks like Raines has returned out for a second inning of work for the Bulldogs. He's going to drill Dustin Bermudez. It's a leadoff hit by pitch for the Tiger shortstop, and it will bring up the bat of Isaac Now. Now walked in his first plate appearance and looking to build on that strong showing here. He was actually down 0-2 in the count initially before battling his way back to work his way on base. And he's going to send this one out to the gap. Plenty of carry. Outfielders going back, and it is going to clear the left center field wall. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a home run. Isaac Now. It's a line drive 2-run shot to give the Tigers the lead. His second home run of the campaign, and it's 3-2 Ouachita. Soterio looking to keep the line moving here for the Tigers after that 2-run shot, almost drilling Terrio as well. It's not a sign of ill will between these two teams. It's just that the righties today love to work that inside half of the plate. And the Again, Terrio playing in dangerous territory as he pulls back for ball 2. And this is going to prompt a mound visit for the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs. With that last home run, Isaac now becomes the first player on the year with multiple round trippers for Ouachita. After words of encouragement to Raines, we resume action. The first pitch back out of the break will be taken for a strike to make this a 2-1 count. The 2-1 to Terrio also squared up well, but unfortunately also well fouled. The Tigers have had multiple batters hit home run distance balls. Niles is the only one to go over the wall in foul territory. It's now 2-2 to Terrio, and he is going to take the 2-2 outside of the zone for ball 3. Shaping up to be a big inning for the Tigers. The payoff pitch runs high for ball 4. Looks like there is a right-hander getting loose out there for the Bulldogs, but he is just starting out his stretches. And now Cole Bedwell will step up to the plate for Ouachita. First pitch of the at-bat is right there for strike 1. Bedwell struck out on just 3 pitches in his first plate appearance, but as we've seen before, he can do damage in this ballpark, especially with the wind working in his favor today. The 0-1 misses outside for a ball, and it's a lunging effort behind the plate from Marlowe to make sure that the runner did not try to advance any further. Terrio has stolen 1 base on the year and 1 attempt. And Bedwell got a piece of it to make it 1-2. Raines looking for the elusive first out of the inning. The 1-2 misses in the opposing batter's box to run the count even. Bedwell fouls this one out of play to keep the at-bat alive. Showing poise similar to what he displayed in the Great American Conference Tournament, where as a freshman he hit his first career collegiate home run. It was one of his first 5 appearances at the college level. He's going to take a fastball down in the zone. That is a tough pitch to do anything with, and Raines finally has the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. But still plenty of ground to cover as Wesley Scott digs in for the Tigers. Scott is now manning left field after the ejection earlier in the ball game. Started out this game in the infield at second base. First pitch is inside and low for ball 1. Takes a big hack here, comes up empty-handed for a strike to run the count even. 1-1 runs low and inside, and count leverage once again going to Wesley Scott. Count leverage, he takes another big hack and again comes up empty-handed. Raines using the freshman's aggressiveness against him. Now looking to set down the Tiger left fielder. Checking on the runner at first, it was a long lead by Terrio, but he does get back in time. There you can see Joseph Bolin waiting in the on-deck circle for Ouachita. Fastball runs high and outside, and now it is 3-2 to the left-handed bat of Scott. Something's got to give on a full count, runner in motion. Long swing. It is a no-doubter. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That is the first collegiate home run for Wesley Scott. Scott sends it all the way over onto the tennis courts over in right field, in a moment that he will never forget as the Tigers' lead swells to 3. What an impressive home run for the first-year player, as everybody collectively held their breath on that swing. And it looks like that is going to be the day for Raines, as the pitcher is warm, and indeed that will do it. For the Bulldog relief pitcher, this is an outing that he will likely want to forget, as he allowed 5 runs in this appearance, all 5 of them earned. 3 hits. And he also allowed 3 walks to go along with a hit by pitch. And that is going to bring up a new pitcher for the Bulldogs. We will introduce you to him when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Achita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field, where 4 runs have already crossed the plate here in inning number 4, all 4 of them courtesy of the Big Fly. New pitcher for the Bulldogs is going to be Tyler Lechner. Lechner, a junior from Stillwell, Kansas, that started out his college career at Butler Community College. He comes in with a tall task, already 2 runs 2 home runs, I should say, for the Tigers in the inning. Good scoop at first is made by Breen for out number 2. First home run of the inning was a 2-run home run off the bat of Isaac Now, but he just might have been upstaged by the freshman Wesley Scott, who sent a line drive shot onto the tennis courts. For another 2-run home run, there's currently a tennis match going on over there. Reese McWilliams trying to keep the inning alive for Ouachita. 1-0 breaking ball. Not a bad look, however, it does miss high and in for ball 2. Fastball does catch the inside corner to make this a 3-1 count with 2 away in the inning. Tigers lead it 5-2. The 3-1 will miss high for ball 4. That'll allow the lineup card to turn over for Talon Heine. Heine is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk to his credit. Again, looking to build off a weekend where he went 7 for 10 against the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. Although it was a losing series for the Tigers, Heine won Great American Conference Player of the Week honors. The 0-1 to the center fielder is going to miss high and in for a ball. We'll see if Heine tries to send one deep with the wind blowing out to left field. Not typically known for his power, he's more so a contact hitter, but there have been times where he sent them over the wall here at Rab Rogers Field. Had plenty of extra base hits in Alva a weekend ago, as this pitch will catch the top of the zone to run it to 2-2. Andrew Cox would be next if the Tigers can keep the inning alive. Lechner wanting to hold him off until inning number 5. The 2-2 runs inside for ball 3. And once again, Heine making a GAC pitcher earn it in a showdown with him. The payoff is going to miss outside for ball 4. Second walk of the day for Talon Heine, and that is going to bring up the second baseman for the Tigers, Andrew Cox. Cox taking his first cuts after entering the game at the start of the 4th inning of play. He's going to foul this pitch into the backstop. Tigers have officially batted around here in inning number 4, as this is batter number 9 that the Bulldogs have faced on the mound. Rain starting off the inning. Lechner looking to finish it, but Cox is going to hit it into left field. That should be an RBI base hit. Throw is in, but not before McWilliams crosses home plate. Andrew Cox with the 2-out RBI single, and it's 6-2 Tigers. And once again, the Bulldogs firmly in the danger zone as Dustin Bermudez steps up to the dish. Although he has not gotten a base hit today, he was the one who started this rally with a hit by pitch. And he's going to take this pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Bermudez was tied for the team lead in homers a year ago, and given the power parade that we've had here in inning number 4, it wouldn't be a surprise to see another one fly over the wall. Exactly what the home crowd would love to see in today's contest. The 1-1 is foul tipped, and you could tell that Bermudez was favoring that left field corner. Now he's going to have to choke up with 2 strikes, and Lechner, once again, just 1 pitch away from getting out of the jam. Tigers making the Bulldogs earn every out. The 1-2 is fouled into the backstop. Isaac now is going to retrieve the foul ball. He already has a home run in this inning and is now in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. The 1-2 squares it up pretty well. That's going to be down into the corner for extra bases. Heine's going to come in to score. Andrew Cox is going to hold up at third, and Dustin Bermudez has another RBI base hit with 2 away in the inning. This one going for extra bases. The line just keeps on moving for Ouachita. 6 runs already across in the inning. And Isaac now, who already has a homer earlier in this half, is stepping up to the plate once again. Got a mound visit here between Marlowe and Lechner. This third and final out has not come easy for the Bulldogs, as the Tigers have found a way to rally with 2 away in the inning. And once again, the wind is blowing out towards the outfield. Not what you want with a power threat at the plate, as Nowell takes the first pitch for ball 1. Nowell's last home run, his second of the campaign. He is the first Tiger with multiple home runs here in 2024. 1-0, chopped over to the hot corner and through for a base hit. That's going to score 2. Nowell takes the turn and is headed for second. Throw is not in time. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Isaac Nowell. Give the Tiger outfielder 4 RBIs on the inning to make this a 7-run lead. And the inning's not over yet. Speaking of 7, number 7, Kieran Terrio's due up at the plate, and actually 8 pitches, or excuse me, not 8 pitches, but 8 runs across in the inning for the Tigers. The 1-1 misses up high for ball 2. Terrio. Squares it up well once again, hooking, and does get out of play, foul. Everyone is on full alert, as we've already seen 2 balls fly over the wall and plenty of other extra base hits to follow it, including back-to-back extra base hits with 2 away in the inning. This one is hit out to short. Still going to be a tough play, but throw is there in time. But the damage has been done. 8 runs cross the plate here in inning number 4. 4 of them off the bat of Isaac Nowell, including a home run and a 2-out, 2-run double. The Bulldogs will look to try and cut into the deficit when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. The Bulldogs off to a strong start here in inning number 5 as they look to climb a rather sizable hill. Southwestern currently trailing by 7 runs after an 8-run bottom of the 4th for Ouachita, highlighted by 2 home runs, the first belonging to Isaac Nowell that drove in 2, and the second a moonshot of a home run from Wesley Scott. That was the first home run of his collegiate career. Meanwhile, Bulldogs sending one out to deep right field. Leaping catch made in right. Somebody call the authorities. There's been a robbery. And the lead suspect is none other than Isaac Nowell. What a day for the former LRCA Warrior. He sends one over the wall, and now he stops one from going over in the next half inning. First pitch is hit back out of play. At the plate for the Bulldogs, it is going to be Geoff Marlowe. Marlowe, a native of the Lone Star State. His hometown is Flower Mound, Texas, and he's going to hit this one into the corner for what should be extra bases. Runner is going to be held up at third, but it is an extra base hit for Marlowe. That'll be his second hit of the day, and he's also driven in 2 runs, so not a bad day by any means for the Bulldog catcher. He also creates an RBI opportunity for the cleanup batter, Jackson Searing. Fastball will catch the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 2-1 from Timmons. Hit out to short. Should be deep enough to score a run as Bermudez's only play is over at first. But now Timmons just 1 out away from qualifying for the winning decision. Standing in his way will be Justin Breen.
First baseman Justin Breen.
Breen is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk to his name. And he's going to start out this new at-bat with a strike. Timmons looking to work quickly here against the heart of the order for the Bulldogs. He's got Breen down in an 0-2 count and looking to strand a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Fastball located perfectly. Freezes the 5-hole hitter right in his tracks, and that's going to do it for the top of the 5th. We are halfway home at Rab Rogers Field, and although the Bulldogs score 1 in the top half of the inning, it's still a 6-run lead for Ouachita. Tigers will look to add on when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Cole Bedwell taking a big hack here to start out the inning. He's going to come up empty-handed to make it an 0-1 count. Takes a good breaking ball down in the zone for strike 2. Tyler Lechner looking to retire the Tigers quickly after they scored 8 runs in their last trip to the plate. Breaking ball misses low and in. It's also worth noting that the Tigers did a lot of their damage with 2 outs in the inning. The 1-2 is into the opposing batter's box, and Lechner's still looking for that put-away pitch here against Bedwell. Takes a big hack at a high heater, and that is going to be the at-bat for Bedwell. His second punch-out of the ball game. And it's going to bring up Wesley Scott, who, if you'll remember, hit a line drive shot onto the tennis courts. Over beyond the right field wall, easily over 400 feet. And what is one of the most impressive home runs here at Rab Rogers Field in recent memory. Peel down to third, batter held up in time for ball 1. Just about everybody getting in on the offensive action in that last half inning. 1-0 misses high for ball 2. Scott will finally receive a strike here to make it a 2-1 count, although he is still firmly in the driver's seat. Got to be feeling confident after his home run earlier in the day. Takes a breaking ball that tried to clip the outside corner but drifted a bit too far to the left. Scott receives the 3-1. And it's no threat as he is going to work a 5-pitch walk. That's going to bring up the catcher, Joseph Bolin. Bolin is 0 for 1 on the day, but he also walked in that last inning before coming around to score. Line drive shot over to the left side, and once again, a gasp from the home crowd here at Rab Rogers Field. They have seen plenty of baseballs travel a long way in today's contest. With the wind blowing out to the outfield, you never know what you're going to see. Bolin sends one out towards straight center field, but it is going to hang up long enough for Barrera to make a play for out number 2. That'll force Scott to retreat to first base, and Reese McWilliams is due up for Ouachita. McWilliams worked a walk in his last plate appearance. He's going to take a breaking ball inside for strike one. Lechner deserving some credit up to this point. Although he allowed 4 earned runs in that last inning, he's got a chance to hold the Tigers scoreless in his second inning of work. Bulldog faithful willing him on the road. Here's the 0-2 from Lechner. Breaking ball, very enticing, and McWilliams was just able to get a piece of it. Looking to retire the side. The 0-2 from Lechner once more is swung on and missed for strike 3. So after they surrender 8 runs in the previous innings, the Bulldogs managed to hold the Tigers off the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 5th. Nonetheless, it's still a 9-3 lead for the home team. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field for more Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. And folks, we couldn't ask for a better opening day at the Tigers' home field. Not a cloud in the sky. Sunny and in the high 60s, low 70s throughout the afternoon. Just about the best you could ask for at this point in the season, as the first pitch is fouled back out of play. Speaking about things that are just about as good as you could have asked for, the Tigers currently enjoying a 6-run lead thanks to an 8-run bottom of the 4th, and Cooper Timmons, although he has been shaken up a bit at times, has thrown a really solid outing, and he's got a chance to qualify for a quality start here in inning number 6. Can't quite put away the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs, so it is a 1-2 count. The 1-2 to Ty Eastwood just misses the zone, and the count runs even. Wind still blowing out to left field. Haven't seen too many right-handed batters take advantage of that yet today, although Isaac now has sent one over the wall. Reese McWilliams, batting against the wind, sent one all the way out into right field and onto the tennis courts earlier today. Talk about a memorable first home run at the college ranks. The 2-2. Sent out of play. Eastwood continuing to battle here against Timmons as he's looking to record his first win of this young season. 2-2 is chopped foul over to the left side, and Eastwood will see at least one more here. Great righty-on-righty battle. We'll see who prevails. The 2-2 pitch. Trying to beat him with the ball outside. But it is a bit too low and out to run the count full. Something's got to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out to third. Diving effort, but it's through for a base hit. Terrio clearly frustrated that he couldn't get to it in time. But that is a solid leadoff single for Ty Eastwood.
Left fielder Campbell Sullivan.
That'll bring up Campbell Sullivan. Takes a pitch on the inside corner and up for strike one. The 0-1 from Timmons runs in on the hands of Sullivan. Now he'll have to battle back with 2 strikes against him. Timmons already with 7 punch-outs on the day and looking to make it an even 8. The 0-2 pitch. Just able to get a piece of it. It bounces off of the glove of Bolin. The 0-2 misses outside for ball 1. With this next pitch, Cooper Timmons will be up to 100 pitches on the day. Looking for the strikeout at the century mark. Can't get it. The 2-2 once again. This time he's going to beat him with the straight heat for strikeout number 8 of the day. That is another strikeout today for Sullivan, and Coach Howard is going to make the long walk out to the mound. We'll see if this is the day for Cooper Timmons. He's thrown over 100 pitches at this point in the game. There is a right-hander getting loose out there for the Tigers. So Timmons does have a form of relief waiting, and it looks like that is none other than Hayden Childers. Coach Howard wants to let Timmons finish the inning. The senior wants that quality start, and he's going to get an opportunity to record it right here. The next step in getting there is going to be Marco Barrera. First pitch of the new at-bat is popped up and out of play over to the left side. Ends up hitting on the front row of those new home bleachers out there. This new grandstand was constructed for the 2023 season. Just one of the many improvements that we've seen at Rab Rogers Field, including the enhanced batting cages that you can see out in right field. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, stays up to run the count even. Next pitch is swung on and missed. And Timmons on the cusp of strikeout number 9, perhaps. Barrera looking to avoid becoming a strikeout victim for the first time today. He's going to call time to give himself just a few more moments to regroup. After collecting himself, Barrera back into the batter's box. Timmons gets set on the mound. And here's the 1-2. Fastball just below the knees. Timmons looking to put him away. That's exactly what he does with a nasty breaking ball to the outside. Strikeout number 9 on the day for the senior. And he may have a chance to enter double digits right here. He's going to look and try and set down none other than Marcus Coronado. Coronado had a solid base hit earlier in the game as he takes strike 1 in his 3rd plate appearance of the day. Tigers would love to hold Mansour off to the next inning. This is a long fly ball sent out to center field. Heine makes the play, running into the wall. Had plenty of carry, but the reigning GAC Player of the Week is going to ensure that that is a loud out number 3. And that will do it for the top half of the 6th. Speaking of 6, the Tigers lead by 6. Heading into the bottom half of the inning, they'll have a chance to add on to their lead in just a few moments. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Talon Heine taking the first pitch of the new inning for a strike. And Lechner still out there on the mound for SWOSU. Heine going to chop it over to third. Throw is high, but it is kept in front by the first baseman Justin Breen for out number 1. That's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter Andrew Cox. He entered this game back in inning number 4, and in his first plate appearance, drove in a run, his first RBI of the new season. Going to take a pitch low for ball 1. Andrew Cox is another player that you could see play two-way at some point. He has also thrown for the Tigers at times previously in his career. He's going to take a pitch here for a strike. Here's the 1-1 to the former Lakeside Ram. It is taken at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. And now the junior will have to battle up with 2 strikes. Lechner looking for his 3rd punch out of the game. Line drive right to second, a tough hop, but a great scoop at second base. And the throw is made to first, but tip your cap that time to the second baseman. That was Sean Mansour out there with a great dig. Lechner looking for the 1-2-3 inning, but standing in his way is going to be Dustin Bermudez. Bermudez with an RBI double in his last plate appearance, part of that 8-run inning for Ouachita. Bermudez pops it up and back out of play. Looking for a long swing out to left field. Bermudez does have a home run on the year, just one. Now he's driven in 6. The 0-1 pitch runs inside for a ball. Isaac now waiting on deck, and it has been his day today. 2 for 2, 4 RBIs, home run and a walk pop up on the infield. Mansour hardly had to move as he makes the play for out number 3, and it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th. The Bulldogs back at the plate when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Washita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I've heard people say, Ouachita. Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita. Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Washita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. New pitcher out on the mound for the Tigers, and that is Hayden Childers, the 5th-year senior. That'll be the day for Cooper Timmons, as he has officially recorded a quality start for the Tigers, and he's in line for his first win of the year. Not necessarily a save situation here from Hayden Childers, although if he can go the distance, he will have the 9-out save. Looking at Childers' numbers for the season, he has 4 2/3 innings of work under his belt. He's allowed 3 earned runs in that span. He's also struck out 4. In this half inning, he is set to face off against the top of the order for the Bulldogs, starting off right here with Sean Mansour. Mansour had a busy bottom half of the 6th in the field as he made a couple good plays out at second base. Hits this ball out of play. Bit of an unusual start to the game today for the Tigers, trailing early 2-0 and ended up losing a team leader in the 4th. But the Tigers have found a way to rally back here and take a sizable lead in the middle innings. Childers looking for the punch out against Mansour. 0-2. Tried to entice him with a pitch down and away, but couldn't get Mansour to bite. It's been a good day for Mansour at the plate. He is 2 for 3 in game 1 of this 3-game set. Sends another one out to center field. Heine drifts back a bit and makes the play for out number 1. So with 1 away in the inning, that's going to bring up the DH, Caleb Kleins. Been a bit of a struggle at the plate for Kleins. He has reached once, courtesy of a walk, but he's 0 for 2 otherwise, including a strikeout. First pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike. Big hack here from Kleins, but he comes up empty-handed, and it's 0-2. Geoff Marlowe waiting on deck for the Bulldogs. 0-2 squared up well, but it's a line drive right into the bullpen of Washita, if not a little bit above it. 0-2 pitch. Not a bad breaking ball in an 0-2 count, but he can't get Kleins to chase it. It's 1-2. Looking to set him down. The 1-2 gets him to go down for strike 3. That is the first punch out of the afternoon for Hayden Childers. And it's going to bring up the powerful bat of Geoff Marlowe. First pitch of the new at-bat is taken for a strike. Marlowe a little bit confused by the call. The 0-1 breaking ball that can't quite catch the zone. Line drive right back up the middle and through for a base hit. And Marlowe's strong showing is going to continue. Hats off to him. That's his third base hit of the day. And it's going to bring up Jackson Searing. Ball is taken for a strike, and Bolin, although the ball gets away from him, is able to keep Marlowe from even thinking about trying to take second. Childers, his 0-1 is chopped foul off to the left side. Childers looking to retire the side. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball runs in on the hands. However, Searing was just able to get enough of it to put it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Hit right back up the middle, and it's another two-out base hit for the Bulldogs. SWOSU not going down without a fight here in inning number 7. And now Justin Breen finds himself in an RBI opportunity. Breen, representing the true middle of the order, takes this pitch for a strike. He is 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Has yet to put the ball in play. His 0-1 jammed a bit. That's just a little looper back behind home plate. Takes a nasty hop off of third base. Got the green light. Here's the throw to the plate. It's wide. Some gutsy base running by the Bulldogs, but it pays off as Justin Breen puts the ball in play and puts another run up on the board for the Bulldogs. It's now 9-4 Ouachita. Just about as unfortunate as it gets there for Hayden Childers, as he's able to get a ground ball, but Terrio has no opportunity to make a play. Ty Eastwood wanted to keep the line moving for the Bulldogs. He's already got a hit on the day, although looking to drive in his first run of the ball game. Takes a good breaking ball down for a strike. 3 straight hits with 2 away in the inning for the Bulldogs, as there is a lefty getting loose out there for Ouachita. Pitch is taken from ball 2. Count leverage to Eastwood. We'll see what he does with it. The 2-1. Little liner hit off to the right side, and you could hear the little ping as it hit one of the support beams of the netting behind home plate. The 2-2 again to Eastwood. Looping breaking ball. Nobody's home to defend second base, and that is going to be an easy stolen base for Justin Breen. That's Breen's first stolen base of the new season. Now a base hit could drive 2 in for Eastwood. Payoff pitch. Hit out to the left side. Terrio gloves it. Able to transfer it and throw it over to first in time to retire the side. So although 1 run comes across, another runner, in fact 2 runners are stranded in scoring position. It's stretch time here at Rab Rogers Field, and the Tigers still hanging on to a 5-run lead. With that, we're going to take a break. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field, where it's already a 1-0 count to Isaac Now. Now looking to keep his red-hot streak alive as he pops this ball out of play behind home plate. So far, the stat line for Now, nothing short of impressive. 2 for 2, 4 RBIs, including a 2-run home run and a 2 RBI double. He's also walked, and this time he's going to get hit by a pitch. Peel down. They say he held up in time, so that should be an HBP for Isaac Now, and hold on. Some disagreement here from Southwestern Oklahoma State as they thought that got a piece of the bat that he went after, but first base umpire says no dice. Both sides have had their issues with the calls here today, as the training staff is taking a look at Now, making sure he is good to resume. Hit him right on the wrist. So Now's on-base streak will continue in unconventional fashion as Terrio takes the first pitch here for strike 1. Now taking his lead over at first. Hit out to short, could be a tailor-made double play ball. 6-4, 3 is not there in time, so it's a fielder's choice for Kieran Terrio. Now that's going to bring up the dangerous bat of Cole Bedwell. He struggled at times today. We got a change of personnel, it appears. Looks like we might see a pinch hitter for the Tigers. And indeed we will. Colin Lyles, the freshman, will step up. Lyles making his way to the plate with the musical stylings of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Going to take the first pitch here, swing and a miss for a strike. The 0-1 to Lyles. Another swing, another miss, and snap throw back to first. Lyles trying to avoid the 3-pitch punch-out. Squares it up well, but also pretty well foul over the Ouachita bullpen over there in left field. Looks like there's some action out there in that right field bullpen for the Bulldogs. Appears to be a right-hander. We'll get you an update as soon as we can. After that last miss, Lyles battling back to make this a 1-2 count. The next pitch to the freshman, squared up pretty well towards the left center field gap. Both outfielders going back, and it is off the wall for extra bases. Terrio's got the green light. Here's the relay throw in. Cut off by the shortstop, and Colin Lyles has an RBI double to help the Tigers reach double-digit runs on the game. It's 10-4. That is the first RBI of Lyles' freshman campaign, so tip of the cap to him on that milestone. Speaking of freshmen who have made an impact here today, here's Wesley Scott. Had his first collegiate home run to right field earlier in the game. He's going to take this next pitch for ball 1. Good fastball, just misses the inside corner. And now it's 2-0 to Scott. Not where Lechner wants to be against a talented left-handed batsman, the 2-0. And a similar spot on the inside corner, but this one was just in enough to call it a strike. Just a case there of making a slight adjustment to get the call. The 2-0 ends up bouncing and hitting Scott in on the leg. So Lechner, who has already thrown 66 pitches this afternoon, showing some signs of struggling with command, and indeed that is going to be his day. Although it's not the outing that he was hoping for, he did manage to bounce back from a rough first inning where he gave up 4 different runs. He only allowed 1 in 2 1/3 innings of work since. New pitcher on the mound for Southwestern Oklahoma State will be Sawyer Rolland. as the right-hander gets settled in. We do want to thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network presented by Taylor King Law. This is a student-led broadcast out of the Rogers Department of Communications right here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia. And whether you're rooting on the Bulldogs from Weatherford or whether you're rooting for the Tigers right here in the Delph, we want to thank you for watching along today and what has been a beautiful day of baseball. Roland getting adjusted here. So far this year, he has 2 innings of work under his belt and has yet to allow a run. Although he has not given up a hit, he has struggled with the walk as well as the hit by pitch. He has walked 2 batters and hit 1, but he also has 1 strikeout. In this situation, he is going to face off against the 8-9-1. The one being if the Tigers can get back to that position. But Southwestern would love to stop Ouachita right in its tracks.
Now batting for the Tigers, the catcher, Joseph Olin.
First pitch to Bolin runs high and in. Textbook example of chin music from Roland right out of the gate, and it is 1-0. The 1-0 misses down to run the count to 2-0. Roland still settling in, trying to find placement of that breaking ball and that fastball as well. And again, struggling to locate the zone. 3 straight balls out of the bullpen. Bolin looking to work his second walk of the day. The 3-0 is right there for a strike. Finally located that fastball down in the zone. The 3-1 just misses the zone on the outer half for ball 4. So Roland surrenders his 3rd walk of the season. And now he's going to have to face off against Reese McWilliams with ducks on the pond.
Now batting first baseman, Reese
McWilliams going over the game plan with Coach Howard just to the left of home plate as he now returns to the right-handed batter's box. Although he struggled early in the season, he has found his way on base a handful of times. First pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 misses high and in for ball 2. Roland still trying to locate his 2-0 is taken at the top of the zone for a strike. McWilliams still in the driver's seat, as Coach Howard just told him moments ago. The 2-1, good location, but can't get the call. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch to McWilliams catches the top of the zone to run the count full. A very important payoff pitch upcoming in this righty-on-righty matchup. Here it is. Squared it up well, but also well foul, as that one's going to go all the way over the top of the athletic offices out in left field, and looked like that one might be headed towards the ravine. The payoff once more. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the biggest strike 3 that the Bulldogs have had perhaps all day. It means that Talon Heine is going to have to likely get a base hit to bring in any of those runners right now. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks. And he's going to take a pitch down in the zone for a strike. Roland's last punch out, his second of the young season. Looking to leave the bases loaded. The 0-1. Hit out to left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. First runner is in. Second runner has the green light. He's in. Bolin moves up to third, and Talon Heine keeping up his hot streak. He's got a 2-run, 2-out single to make this a 12-4 ball game, and the Tigers inching closer to that run rule. Andrew Cox steps up to the plate for the Tigers. Chance to keep the rally going. He takes a breaking ball outside for ball 1. It's been a 1 for 2 day for Cox. He already has an RBI to his name, and if he can get that runner moved up an extra 90 feet, it's taken for ball 2. The 2-0 to Cox. Takes a high skip. Heine's going to be able to move up an extra 90 feet, and now things are really getting interesting as a base hit could end this ball game. The 3-0 high and in, and Cox is going to take it to record a 4-pitch walk. This is exactly where the Bulldogs don't want to be, with Dustin Bermudez due up at the plate. A base hit likely ends the ball game right here. And it's up to Roland to keep this one alive. Tigers looking for a run rule finish in the home opener. First pitch of the at-bat hit right back up the middle on a line, but right to Barrera for out number 3. And the Bulldogs hang on for just a little bit longer. The Tigers do, however, plate 3 runs to make this an 8-run ball game, heading into inning number 8. As the teams take a moment to get set in the field and behind the plate, we're going to take a break ourselves. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. At this time, we get to introduce you to another new Tiger. It is the freshman right-hander, Kaiser Smith, out of Stonewall, Louisiana. Graduate of Calvary Baptist High School. Tigers adding on 3 in that last inning of play. Almost had the run rule finish. Instead, the Bulldogs going to have another chance to cut into the deficit right here, and we'll have to play at least 8. Campbell Sullivan set to lead us off. Will be 7, 8, and 9 due to lead off the inning for SWOSU. Bulldogs were off to a strong start, led 2-0 at the middle of the third. First pitch swung on and missed the next pitch swung on and missed to make it 1-1. Make it a 2-1 count now to Sullivan as he looks to take advantage of the count leverage. After 2 runs to open up the ball game for the Bulldogs, it was 9 straight for Ouachita. Since then, the team's been trading runs. 2 across for the Bulldogs, 3 across for the Tigers. Two skips to home plate to run the count full. And Sullivan looking to reach base for the first time today. Payoff from Smith. Runs in on his hands, and he's just able to get it out of play. The payoff once more from Smith. Runs high for ball 4. Tried to entice him with the high heater. The junior left fielder wasn't having anything of it, so that'll bring up the 8-hole hitter Marco Barrera. Barrera is 0 for 3 on the day. He struck out once, and as his teammate Sullivan just did, looking to get on base for the first time today. Takes a big hack for strike number 1. The 0-1 from Smith, another big hack and another big swing and a miss for strike 2. Looking to send him packing, the 0-2. Just chopped foul over to the right side. Smith wanted that 4th strikeout of the season, but it will have to wait until at least this next pitch. Marcus Coronado waiting on deck for the Bulldogs. Check on the runner at first, he's back in time. The 0-2. And again, sent off to the right side, foul. Barrera doing everything he can to prolong this at-bat. The next 0-2 just misses off the outer half of the plate to make it 1-2. The battle continues. Here's Smith. Much like a couple others earlier in the at-bat, this one is chopped off to the right side, rolling all the way to the SWOSU bullpen. Jackson Phillips able to throw it back in towards the visiting dugout. We'll see if he appears in this game or later this afternoon. High heater taken. The count has run even. 2-2. Skips to home plate, and that is going to allow Sullivan to trot right up to second base with an easy extra 90 feet. Bolin wants to go out and have a word with his pitcher. Chase Oberle is stretching out in the bullpen for Ouachita, although he is expected to be the Game 2 starter. The payoff from Smith, fouled back out of play, and Barrera refusing to go down against the freshman. Just about as good of a one-on-one battle as you're going to see. Here's the payoff once again. It ends in a walk for Barrera. So at the end of the day, patience at the plate proves victorious. All things told, it is a 10-pitch walk. And Marcus Coronado will step up to the plate. Ouachita pitching coach Dave Brown going out to have a word with the freshman. Coach Brown, not only the pitching coach here at Ouachita, but also a key part of the recruiting department for Tiger baseball and a large factor in the Tigers' success over the past couple of seasons. Also worth mentioning, Coach Bo Burson, who actually played here just a couple of years ago, graduated from Ouachita back in 2022. He has since returned to be an assistant coach. Long fly ball sent out towards left field. Play is made for route number 1. So credit the putout to Wesley Scott.
Second baseman Sean Mansour.
That's going to bring up the bat of Sean Mansour. His 5th trip to the plate in this game, and he's going to take the first pitch for a strike. Even 500 on the day. Mansour is 2 for 4. He's come around to score both times that he's gotten on base. Bulldogs would like much of the same right here as the 0-1. Misses down low for ball 1. Kaiser Smith sets his 1-1. Is a looping breaking ball that stays a bit up to make it 2-1. Looking to set him down. Here's the 2-1. That one will catch the bottom of the zone for strike 2. All that Mansour can do is step back and collect himself once again. The 2-2 to the leadoff batter. Hit out to third. Step on third. Throw over across is there in time. It's a 5-3 double play from Kieran Terrio to Reese McWilliams. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 8th. The Tigers will have a chance to add on to their lead and perhaps force the run rule finish when we come back. You're watching Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest, and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Welcome back to Rab Rogers Field, where Isaac Nowell takes ball one. Now, again, it has just been his day. He has stepped up to the plate 4 times, and he's reached base every time. He's hit a home run, he's hit a double, he's walked, he's been hit by a pitch, he's driven in 4 runs, and he's even stolen a home run. The 1-1 is sent out to left field, and it's got a lot of carry as well. This one will die out just shy of the warning track, though. So the Bulldogs can finally breathe a sigh of relief as they retire Isaac Nowell for the first time today. Credit to put out to Campbell Sullivan as Kieran Terrio steps up to the dish. Terrio has reached once today, courtesy of a walk. Takes this first pitch for ball 1. The Tigers haven't been overwhelming in the hit column. In fact, they trail the Bulldogs in that area, with only 9 hits compared to 10 for the visiting team. Nonetheless, they've made the most of their runners on base, in spite of a few hiccups early in the ballgame on the base paths. Player was thrown out 3 different times in those first 3 innings of play, but Ouachita has managed to avoid similar hiccups down the stretch. Terrio takes a big cut here to even the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is taken outside to run the count full. Terrio squares it up well. It's drifting back to the warning track, to the wall. Touch 'em all, Tiger. That's a home run. Kieran Terrio, his first home run of the 2024 campaign, and make it a lucky 13 runs on the day for the Tigers. It's 13-4. First pitch is taken here for ball 1. That's Colin Lyles at the plate. He's got an extra base hit in his 1 plate appearance so far. That was an RBI double that started the scoring back in the 7th. The 1-1 to Lyles. Misses down low for ball 2. Roland really wanting that call. 2-1 pitch misses outside, and it's now 3-1 to Lyles. Wesley Scott waiting on deck. Runs high and in, and Lyles will take his base for the 2nd time today. 2nd time he's reached today, I should say, as he did double that first time up. And that's going to bring up Wesley Scott with a chance to end the ball game. He's already homered today, sending one well over the right field fence. One of 3 home runs for the Tigers today. Puts a good swing down here, and it is through for a base hit. Takes one hop right into the glove of Jackson Searing. Now we'll see what Joseph Bolin can do.
Now batting catcher, Joseph Bolin.
Bolin is 0 for 2 on the day, although he's walked twice. He sends this one out to left field. Runner's got the green light. He's headed for home. Long throw in is cut off, and that's going to be the ball game. Joseph Bolin caps off the 10-run win for the Tigers in what was nothing short of an offensive spectacle here in Game 1 of today's doubleheader. 14 runs on 12 hits, 3 of them round trippers. And now Cooper Timmons getting some high fives from his teammates. You can see him there on the front lines. He is credited with his first win of his senior campaign, also give him the quality start. And we will have the official decisions here in just a moment. But just taking a look at some of the highlight performances today, you got to credit Timmons for the winning decision and the quality start, but really the star of this game was Isaac Now. 2 for 3, 4 runs batted in, a double, a home run, a walk, not to mention that he stole a home run from the opposing team earlier in the contest. Just an all-around amazing day for the Tiger right fielder. Some other Tigers who contributed as well. 3 different home runs today. Joining now in the round tripper club, it was Kieran Terrio, who had the latest home run here in inning number 8. But also got to give credit to Wesley Scott, who had the longest home run of the day by hitting one onto the tennis courts over in right field. Just an incredible effort for the Tigers in their first meeting with the Bulldogs here in 2024. That puts them in the driver's seat for the series. But there's still 2 games left to play, including the one that is coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll bring you more statistics as well as the official game decisions when we come back. This has been Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. We'll see you in about half an hour, and until then, go Tigers.